Anatomy of an Infiltration, Case Study of a Fictional Data Breach. A narrative breakdown mapping out the mechanics, exfiltration, and immediate response of a modern cyber incident. The landscape of modern infiltration. Security breaches in the modern digital era have evolved from isolated technical anomalies into an all-too-common systemic risk. Malicious actors are constantly engineering new, innovative, and highly deceptive methods to penetrate digital boundaries. Their primary objective is clear: locating and exfiltrating highly valuable corporate and personal assets. To understand how these attacks manifest in the physical world, we must examine a practical scenario: the incident infiltrating the Grand Horizon. Consider a prominent, well-known global hotel chain operating thousands of locations across the globe. Tout ce public, it represents hospitality, security, and relaxation. But behind the scenes, a massive silent crisis is unfolding. A sophisticated breach has compromised the hotel network, exposing the sensitive personal data of over 3 million unique guests. The perimeter didn't collapse from a brute force fire sale or an advanced server exploit. Instead, the entry point was shockingly human. Attackers successfully harvested the legitimate corporate login credentials belonging to a single hotel employee. Armed with these authorized credentials, the hackers bypassed perimeter defenses completely unnoticed, walking right through the front door of the network and gaining unfettered access to the central customer database. The exfiltration, what was taken? Once inside the database vaults, the hackers quickly executed their objective. They systematically targeted and extracted the core profiles of more than 3 million travelers. The stolen dataset consisted entirely of high-value personal identity records, specifically full names of the registered global travelers, primary corporate and personal email addresses, direct contact telephone numbers. Fortunately, initial forensic analysis indicates a silver lining. At this stage, the hotel chain does not believe the adversaries managed to harvest account passwords or critical financial assets like credit card details. However, the loss of basic contact profiles is highly dangerous in its own right, paving the way for targeted secondary engineering attacks. The aftermath and triage. With the breach out in the open, the corporate response shifts directly into emergency public triage. The hotel chain has deployed dedicated validation web portals, urging recent guests across the globe to proactively review their status and confirm if their identities were swept up in the compromise. The incident stands as a stark case study, a reminder that the human element remains one of the most vital layers to defend in the broader cybersecurity landscape.
Bạn muốn học mạng máy tính nhanh hơn, hiệu quả hơn và có người đồng hành xuyên suốt? Khóa học mạng máy tính 1-1 sẽ mang đến cho bạn một giảng viên hướng dẫn riêng, xây dựng lộ trình học phù hợp với trình độ và mục tiêu của bạn. Bạn sẽ được thực hành liên tục trên các bài lab thực tế, rèn luyện kỹ năng cấu hình và xử lý sự cố mạng như trong doanh nghiệp. Với lịch học linh hoạt, hỗ trợ tận tình và tập trung 100% vào sự tiến bộ của từng học viên, bạn sẽ tự tin chinh phục chứng chỉ kỹ sư mạng quốc tế và sẵn sàng bước vào sự nghiệp quản trị mạng doanh nghiệp. Khóa học mạng máy tính 1-1 học đúng trọng tâm, thực hành chuyên sâu, sẵn sàng cho công việc thực tế.